with a big understeer. They thought the track was going to change dramatically early. It did not. So they've had to come back to the racetrack. They say the car's handling much better now. They like the way they're moving forward. Also, to follow up on Brian Herta, who went out early, Morris Nunn said it was simply a lack of grip. The car was still handling, and Herta came out of the competition early.
Gary Lev was running up as low, actually, as 15th position just after the start, so he's been working his way back up.
This has got to seem like nothing, though, for this Barry Green-led team, because after all, last week they were 2 laps down early in the Indy 500. That was 5 miles down.
Barry Green, in my opinion, is one of the best team managers in the business.
Let's go to Jack Arute.
Well, Paul, let's update you. We went to the IndyCar officials to get a determination on whether Rick Mears is indeed doing something legal or not. Here is direct from Kurt Russell. The spotters are not allowed in anywhere which is considered a TV position. Therefore, Rick Mears was not allowed up on the roof. But he is allowed to find a place wherever he wants to view the race. That is a press area where Rick Mears is viewing the race from, and he is entitled to watch the race from there. And so what if he has a radio and serving as a spotter? That's direct from Kurt Russell.
We watch now as Adrian Fernandez and Christian Fittipaldi battle for 8th place, Bobby Unser.
It's always a contest to outdo the officials. Look like Penske put one on him again.
Adrian Fernandez there on the left with the car that has some red on the front of it and green. Had a wonderful victory here in 1992 when he won an Indy Lights race.
That's the Rick Ellis car, the one on the left, the green and the red one. Fernandez, that's from Albuquerque. That's the team that Al used to be with for so many years.
And just coincidentally, the city that you live in, eh, Bobby?
Right.
Well, Al Unser Jr. is the leader of the race, also from Albuquerque. The leader at the halfway has gone on to win in 9 of the last 12 races here on the Milwaukee Mile.
Adrian Fernandez joining Gallus last year with a lot of hope, but it was not a great season for him. He didn't really improve dramatically during the year, and the same thing is going on this year. They run well, just not really well.
I watched them yesterday during practice, the green and red car right there, and they were really slow for a long time. Pretty soon they found what they were looking for. The speed dropped by 2 seconds a lap.
After 102 laps, just past the halfway point, Al Unser Jr. in front. Average speed is down at 139. We've had 3 leaders, 4 different changes. Here are the cars out at this point in the race. Cheever, Ribeiro, Herta. Now 96 laps to go. You know, you're talking about Christian Fittipaldi, Bobby. On the back of his helmet, he has what looks to be a microprocessor chip drawn from a computer. And it says CF. It's Christian Fittipaldi's brain chip. So he thinks it's really well done. Beautiful helmet.
That's cute. Those 2 guys are looking right behind.
Here he comes. Look at Christian as he takes Fernandez. So Christian Fittipaldi moves to 8th.
And if you look right behind them, there's the 2 Penske cars moving right up. There's Lau going under Emo, putting Emo down another lap.
So as Lau comes across the line, Fittipaldi goes 2 laps down. Al Unser Jr. is still the leader. 3 seconds back from him, though. Just 3 back is Paul Tracy. We'll watch for him. And here comes Gordon and Jack Villeneuve. This is a battle for 6th place. As Gordon moves around Jack, can he hold on to it? At the line, Gordon has 6. But Villeneuve comes on the tighter turn in the corner. Still Gordon holds on to it.
Robbie Gordon has got a real neat groove around here. If he can make his car handle that groove, my hat's off to him. Over all the years that I've ran this track, I found that can be the fastest one if you can make your car work there.
Al Unser Jr. has dropped from a rapid pace of about 148 miles an hour. Last couple laps, he's been running down at 140 miles an hour. Obviously, he finds no need to jeopardize that position at the front of the field and is now beginning to take care.
Robbie Gordon from Orange, California.
You can bet you that Roger Penske has blood in his eyes. How much he leads is not important. It's that he wins that's going to be important.
Today's stories, we review them. The rough surface thus far has not been a factor at all. Team Penske very definitely has, or at least half of it. Al Unser Jr. Pop-off valves, haven't yet heard a complaint. Seems like the drivers may have mastered whatever idiosyncrasy exists on this brand new valve.
Well, you say the rough track hasn't been a story. Easy for us, of course, up here to say that because these drivers are getting beaten up in the turns. Most of them will be very tired by the end of this 200-miler. More so, by the way, than the end of a 500-miler at Indianapolis, which is so much smoother.
But remember, Sam, historically, the Milwaukee race is very fast, very without yellows. We're aboard with Bobby Rahal, and we haven't had a yellow all day yet.
That's right. You saw Rahal there with the padding to keep his helmet upright in the turns.
11th place, Bobby Rahal. Jimmy Vasser is the car he's chasing ahead.
Remember, Rahal is second in the championship right now going into the race. So this is a very tactical and strategic race. He must run. Look at him come up on Gordon there.
Gordon got loose. Rear end came around. He almost spun out right there.
Let's get an update on Robbie Gordon's condition.
Well, Paul, the most important thing is Robbie Gordon continues to try and chase the racetrack. The handling situation on the car is not at 100%. He also had to settle himself down after that near miss on pit road. The one thing that's interesting is to listen to Derek Walker. He tries to talk his driver through each and every lap. He continues to talk him through and give him the maturity that he needs, especially in tight quarters racing like this.
Well, Jack, of course, Robbie Gordon just has the raw talent. Here as we ride with Bobby Rahal, and he can hold on to a slide. He can shake off a problem in the pits. He's young, 26. He is a fighter.
Let's go back to the front of the field. Al Unser Jr., the leader of the race, now just 2 seconds ahead of Paul Tracy. Tracy has been whittling away. They're running at an average speed of 139.416 miles an hour. That would break Michael Andretti's 1992 race record of 138.031.
And their lap speeds are right up near 150 miles an hour. Remember, the average goes down because of the pit stops.
Tracy stalking Unser. Wow, great stuff.
Paul Tracy just slowly nibbling away on the lead of Al Unser Jr. 113 miles complete. We'll be back with more after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Back at the Miller Genuine Draft 200. The order has not changed, but the battle for the lead is really heating up. Paul Tracy is right there at the back door of Al Unser Jr. In the past couple of laps, Teo Fabi has made a stop. Gary Gerald watched that one. Gary?
Teo Fabi came in 16.4 seconds on the stop. We think it's a little bit early, but he's very close to that window. They've been getting excellent fuel mileage. He may be able to go the distance. Newman Haas expected to stop later. They were one of the late ones to stop in the first round. Michael wants more ring. Paul Tracy says they may take some wing out on his stop. Let's go to Jack.
Well, Gary, one of the reasons why there's a battle for the lead is that Al Unser Jr. is beginning to experience a little bit of a loose condition. The car wanting to swing out from under him. Where did some of the original signals come from? This unit right here is telemetry on each of the tires that telling each of the crew members on the computer what the tire pressures are. When the tire pressures began to go up, it signaled that the car was a little bit loose. They talked to Al Jr. on the radio, and he confirmed it. They'll make a change on their pit stop.
And Jack, remember that last year Paul Tracy drove for Roger Penske in a car very similar to the one Al Unser Jr. is driving and having a little problem with right now. I wonder if Tracy is reading the handling characteristics and interpreting them to his own advantage.
Yellow. Yellow flags come out first time today. Indication are that we have Eliseo Salazar brushing the wall coming off of the fourth turn. You see him sitting in the racetrack. First caution last year came on lap 157. And Little Al goes for the pitch. Jack, you still there?
Yes, I am, Paul. It seems to be a nominal pit stop. They're going to make one wing adjustment on the right front as they continue to chase. And then but it is not costly. It's under caution, and it was only about a tenth of a second as the car began to roll away. But they're okay.
As we watch Al Unser Jr. and Paul Tracy come out, and Paul Tracy beats him out of the pits. Emerson Fittipaldi spun and caught the pit wall.
And Adrian Fernandez ripped by both of those drivers in the pits. Not good.
So Fittipaldi spun it around and caught the pit wall just as he was coming toward his pit area.
Remember, Penske's got the first pits in this year. Normally, he's at the other end of the pits completely, so it did a total reversal in his thinking.
Yeah, but what we have to focus on, of course, is that Paul Tracy on the stop was able to get ahead of Al Unser Jr. Gary Gerald?
Well, this Newman Haas team got him out in under 13 seconds. A terrific stop. His teammate Michael Andretti is now being serviced. He's off the Jackson rolling. Gilles de Ferran rolled out just ahead of him.
So we're now under the yellow flag here, a caution at Milwaukee, the first one of the day. So let's go back and take a look at how they came out of the pits. First of all, Little Al lit them up. headed out. He was really working the back end of the car. Then Tracy came out and drifted across almost into Little Al.
I'd say he steered across.
He just got out the best he could. He didn't have chance to watch his mirrors. He had to look, see where he's going, Sam.
And Paul Tracy got to the line first. Here's Jack.
Well, let's show you what's happened to Emerson Fittipaldi. When he had the wall wanging, it took care of the right rear suspension, and it is all over for Emerson Fittipaldi. A very disappointed Brazilian, as you can see, will make his way into the privacy of his trailer to try and collect his thoughts.
So Fittipaldi, the mistake that puts him against the wall. Eliseo Salazar, no indication of any problem with him after he climbed out of the car. We'll try to keep track of that for you as well. And Paul Tracy has the lead over Al Unser Jr. We'll be right back. Tonight is the full hour of America's Funniest Home Videos, followed by Lois and Clark. And then crime doesn't stand a chance when Dick Tracy's on the case. Warren Beatty and Madonna starring the ABC Sunday night movie. That's all tonight right here on ABC. Well, they've gone back to green flag racing. Nothing has changed at the top of the order, though. Paul Tracy is the leader. He is being chased by Al Unser Jr., who is 1.6 seconds back.
The question now becomes, does the change to Al Unser's car enable him to track down Paul Tracy or not?
I think the big thing now is there's going to be a lot of thinking going on. We're heading towards the latter part of the race. They're going to have to take care of their tires because the guy that has the best tires at the end and is still handling good is the guy that's probably going to be able to close down a small distance like this and win the race. There's Paul Tracy out front. You can watch his groove. It's a real good groove.
Here's the way that they went into the pits and the way they came out. Pit stops can be so critical on a mile. Paul Tracy really lit up to get ahead of Al Unser Jr.
I think we've seen all year, Paul, that pit stops are ever more important than they've ever been before. I think that they just is everything.
Paul Tracy's last three finishes were 28, 26, and 24. So this is the first time in some time that he has run really strongly.
Al Unser Jr. now sitting 1.4 seconds, so he's just nibbling away on Paul Tracy. Paul Tracy running all along, last lap at 146 miles an hour. Boy, with the EDS scoring here, you can keep track of things like that, and on a mile, you need computerized scoring just to keep track of it. In the pits, we were talking, Bobby and Unser and I, the other day about having to do it with the old sweet second-hand stopwatch and then look at a chart, and now it's instant electronic.
Yeah, you know, the guys are getting all spoiled. All the pit people are to figure this out. You used to take 2 or 3 score people to do one car. Now you have one little bitty computer, does it?
I wouldn't go back to any of that again.
The tricky situation here is that Tracy has to get by Gordon, who's right in front of him and running really hard. That battle alone may give Little Al a chance to catch up. And incidentally, you talk about the electronics. I mean, they've not only revolutionized the way we cover these races, but they've revolutionized the way the cars run and are built. Amazing new world of electronics in racing.
Al Unser Jr.'s nibbled a bit more off of Tracy, and now he's very definitely in contact with him, with Paul Tracy having slower traffic to handle just ahead. I don't know, maybe Robbie will get mad at me if I refer to him as slower.
I wouldn't call Robbie Gordon slower traffic ever, and I wouldn't say it anywhere near with him, would you? There he goes, ducking down low, though.
You know, the one thing we've got to remember now, back to tires again. There's Little Al chasing Tracy. How hard is he going to push Tracy right now? Because most of the drivers are smart, are going to want to save their tires for the last, say, 15 or 20 laps of this race.
62 laps to go. Traffic is a chance to get around the leader, but you also can do a lot of damage to those tires if you really read it and let it push hard. Look at Al Unser Jr. A nice, graceful line off the corner. He's definitely trying to save tires.
Now, there's no question about it, but he's worrying Tracy a bunch. Look at Paul Tracy. On every straight